Hi, my name is Jos Gerding. I'm one of the founders of Yields.io, and today I would like to present the third line of defense. This concludes our series of talks about the three lines of defense and how they are implemented in model risk management. As explained before, typical model risk management happens according to the principle of three lines of defense. The first line is the model developers, who are responsible to create proper, robust, state-of-the-art algorithms. The second line are independent model validators who review the work of the first line in an independent fashion. Today, we will talk about the third line. This is audit, can be internal or external audit, and very often also the regulators and their review actions. They are also considered to be third line of defense activities. For today, I would like to give one example of how machine learning can be used to make the work of audit of the third line of defense more efficient. One of the main responsibilities of the third line is to inspect the processes between first and second line, and they typically only have limited time to do so. So one of the key challenges is to identify an interesting process, a model validation document, for instance, that is atypical. So I would like to present today how you can automate this, how you can help or use machine learning to help with the selection of such a validation document. So a way to do this is that you start from the repository of all the validation reports. So normally inside your organization, there will be a model risk management framework that kind of governs how validation reports are created. Therefore, most validation reports should have a fairly similar structure. This is the ideal starting point to build a feature extraction algorithm. This is an algorithm that identifies the different sections and properties of a validation document. This can be fully automated. The end result of such a feature extraction algorithm is going to be a vector, so basically a numerical data that represents the different features and sections of a validation report. On those vectors, on that numerical data, you can then train an outlier detection algorithm that is going to identify atypical points in the entire data set. And such an outlier, therefore, could represent a validation report that is very different than all the others, that maybe has some missing sections or is much longer than any other validation report or has any other problematic feature. So this is one example of how you can use machine learning also in the third line of defense to increase the overall efficiency of the approach. This concludes my discussion on the three lines of defense. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye-bye.